What is up, guys? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And I sold my Tabasco Miata to buy this 2000 V6 manual Ford Mustang. To those of you who don't know, I bought in a Mazda Miata for 450 bucks, did a whole build series on it, spent a lot of time building it into something crazy that I wanted to show off. And after I finished it, I found myself not driving it very much. Now, there was nothing wrong with the Miata. It ran and drove with no issues. I got a lot of attention anytime I drive it, but I just really didn't fall in love with the car. My rear-wheel drive, big turbo, K-swap Subaru Impreza is almost done and ready to be drifted, but I don't really know how to drift. The Miata drifted pretty nice for it being pretty stock, but with the profit margins I had from it, I figured it would be better to sell that and use the capital gains from that sell to then put into another project, which is why I chose this New Edge Mustang. I was able to sell my Miata for $4,000, and then I just picked up this Mustang for $1,300. So I have $2,700 of profit to spend going into this build, and I think I'm going to use every single penny. But without further ado, here she is. Yes, I know she is in very rough condition, currently has a misfire, shocks are blown, a bunch of other really small issues as well, but I'm going to get those all cleaned up and then put my little Pristanium pizzazz into her all. She has a salvage title, been sitting in a field for a very long time because it is very sun damaged. This is my favorite body style of Mustang, the New Edge SN95, whatever you want to call it, but that's not going to stop me from destroying it, trying to learn how to drift in tandem and everything. These are all over the junkyards. I can buy every part off of this readily available with no drift tax. So if I were to get a 350Z, G35, Miata 240, all of those parts are going to be astronomically high. So now we just need to clean all the trash out of it. And I guess the last owner was some sort of gym buff, because we have very old pre-workout, a bunch of squat pads. This is more workout equipment all back here. So we're going to take all this stuff out, clean this thing up, get it running nice, and then we're going to slide. And I've been slaving away, and I just got done detailing the entire interior, and I got this thing looking way better. Went ahead and vacuumed everything, put interior detailer all over it, and now this interior looking pretty mint. It is so crazy that these seats have zero bolstering. This one's also super worn out, so you slide all around when steering this thing. I'm just really glad I was able to find one with the dark interior, because y'all know how much I hate tan and beige. Anyways, I went ahead and pulled out my ramps. I have not used these ramps in so long because everything I own is always so slammed. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this thing up on the ramps to power wash underneath it, because there are spider webs and everything under there. So I just want to get it all nice and clean so I don't got to worry about anything. Definitely burnt the clutch a little bit. So get a nice look, and man, that is just cake. Cool. Subaru mark, Mustang mark. So it is leaving 2 tire marks. Fuck fender liners. All my homies hate fender liners. I'm also not really a fan of this rear spoiler. It kind of sits too far forward. You have all this space back here. I think it'd look cooler if it hung back, but I think I have something else in mind for it, so we're gonna go ahead and remove it. That one scared me. So I got her up on jack stands, and you can see we got our diff right here that we're gonna be welding. Super easy access, lots of room. And I was randomly searching through Facebook Marketplace and I came up on this deal. One thing with drifting is you need a lot of drift spares, so I found a whole set of wheels for 50 bucks with decent tires on them as well, and they are the 3000 GT Mitsubishi wheels. You can see the tread's pretty good, and they are also 3-spoke. So I got split 3-spoke Mitsubishi stocks and split 3-spoke V6 Mustang stocks. But since I have the car jacked up, I don't need to take the wheels off to weld the diff, but I might as well test fit these wheels and see how they look. Well, unfortunately, the center bore is smaller on these wheels. Regardless, we got to get rid of this ugly fitment anyway, so I'll probably be putting some sort of spacer on. But anyway, let's put the stock wheel back on, put this on the back burner, and get this diff welded. Just finished welding the diff last night, started running really rough, but I just got my Max Speeding Rod coilovers in the mail. Form over function, I guess. And take a look at this quality. I got the ones with camber plate. This quality is looking killer for Max Speeding Rods, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, the rear suspension is weird, so we have springs with adjustable spring buckets and just solid regular struts, so it's gonna be a little tricky to lower it properly, but at least it'll be low and stiff. Well, I didn't record it, but I went ahead and put clear headlights on with little LED DRL and these clear taillights that I got off of eBay. I think everything looks better with a set of clears on, and thank God they actually make some that don't look stupid for this Mustang. So the only issue going on with the Mustang now is that bank 1 on the passenger side is too rich and bank 2 on the driver's side is too lean. Not really sure what's causing that, but it runs, drives, idles pretty good now, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it at that point. And I also went ahead and removed both door cards that I just bought at the junkyard because they were pissing me off, especially with these windows not working correctly. I'm having to push up and down. But anyways, I know this wasn't the best video. This car got me so frustrated. I kept forgetting to film everything because I'm sitting there trying to diagnose it off camera and everything like that. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully y'all enjoyed what's left of this video. Follow my Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, everything under that username right there. And motherfucking peace.